Please don't be blurry when I actually get dressed for a YouTube video. What's up guys, this is Roshni here. I'm going to talk about my post-workout smoothies. Now post-workout smoothies, everyone talks about only proteins and carbs and proteins and carbs and how you have to get your proteins and carbs in within the window. But there's so much more to post-workout smoothie. Two things. Number one, make sure you absolutely have fats or fatty acids, some kind of fats in your post-workout smoothie, because fats actually help in the absorption of carbohydrates and proteins, and if you're not adding fats, then your proteins and carb absorption is not as good. Number two, make sure you have something which is anti-inflammation, because you've just worked out, you've broken up a lot of muscle fibers, done a lot of tissue damage and cell damage, and you need to repair that, right? So you need to have something which helps in the repair of tissues and cell, and which is anti-inflammation. Most people just forget this. You do not add this in your smoothie and you just have proteins and carbs and proteins and carbs, and that's not enough, guys. That's really not enough. A post-workout smoothie has to have these four components: an anti-inflammation agent, an anti-inflammation something, fatty acids, fats, omega-3 fatty acids preferably, or a combination of omega-3 and 6, and of course you have proteins, and you have carbohydrates. Does it really matter what kind of carbs and proteins you have? Kind of does. You need to have carbs which are fast releasing, because your body is completely depleted of glycogen and you need to restore your glycogen in your body as soon as possible. So you need carbs which are easy digesting and fast releasing, and you need proteins. I always have plant-based protein sources. Does it really matter if you're having whey, casein, fast, slow-releasing protein? I really don't think so. I know a lot of experts actually mix slow and fast-releasing proteins in their post-workout smoothie, because you need something immediately to repair your cells and muscle fibers, not cells, your muscle fibers, and then you need something sustained for a few hours post-workout, because that's when your actual recovery is happening. Especially when you're doing weight training and a lot of lifting heavy weights, then you're actually recovering few hours post-workout and not immediately post-workout. Also, a lot of science which says you need to have your smoothie immediately after workout within a 30-hour window. The science actually now which says it's not necessary, and I personally also believe that. Of course, you're really hungry post-workout, so you want to eat something, and you should eat something, and you need to drink water to hydrate yourself. But really, the 30 minute window is not really important. You could have your, as long as you're getting your macros in the day and you're staying in the caloric range set by you, you're still going to see results. I generally have a post-workout meal instead of a post-workout smoothie. I eat something versus having a smoothie, just because my workout is right before lunch mostly, or right before breakfast. So I do a like empty stomach cardio or something and then just come and have breakfast. But on days when I don't have time to cook, then smoothies are amazing options. I'm going to share with you 3 of my favorite smoothie recipes. All these are very different from each other, and they have all the 4 components: your proteins, your carbs, your anti-inflammation agent, and your fatty acids, fats. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed. Comment below and tag a friend who might benefit from this video. Try these smoothie recipes, guys, and if you upload them on Instagram, then tag me on my Instagram. My Instagram handle should be up there, somewhere up there. And yeah, let's get started with the smoothie recipes. Okay, guys, the first one is a twist on Pina colada. Use some frozen or fresh pineapples. Pineapples have something called bromelain, which helps in protein synthesis or the absorption of proteins. They're really good for you. Some spinach. Now, if you're like me and hate spinach, this is a good way to get it in. Trust me, you won't even taste the spinach, because the smoothie is so yum with the pineapples and everything else. Spinach has a lot of copper, zinc, magnesium, everything. This is the fat source. Flaxseed is the fat source which I use. Always add a fat source. Like I said, you need that for the absorption of carbs and proteins. I used about 10 grams or 2 teaspoons of flaxseed. Vanilla protein powder. If you do not have a protein powder, do not use it. You do not need it. I only use it for the flavor. Vanilla goes really well with this. The base I use instead of water is coconut water, because it's loaded in electrolytes. You need it post workout. And the last thing I'm adding is cinnamon. This is the anti-inflammatory agent. It's going to help your cells and body recover. Always add a little bit of cinnamon or something else to fight the inflammation. Blend it all in. It is yummy, smoothie, creamy, tasty. You do not need any milk for the smoothie. and it is just yummy and creamy, even though it looks a little funny, but it's actually really yummy, guys. You do not taste the spinach at all. Give it a try. I topped it with some flax seeds, more flax seeds. Second smoothie I made was the berry blast. You need frozen berries. This is frozen blueberries. Any kind of berries really does. I've used three different kinds for this one. The blueberries go in. Right after that, I use the cranberries, the frozen cranberries. Like I spoke in a lot of videos, guys, don't be shy to use the frozen berries. The nutrition content in the frozen berries is actually better than just the regular berries because they have been picked up when they are at their most prime and ripe state. The blackberries is the last one to go in. Of course, you could use strawberries if you have some. I did not have any, so I just used these. For my fat source, I'm going to use hemp seeds for the omega-3 fatty acids. Hemp seeds are loaded in fatty acids. Also have good amount of proteins. I use about 10 to 15 grams, which is about a little over 1 tablespoon of flax seeds. Hemp seeds, sorry. Okay. And some almond milk. 1 full glass of almond milk instead of water over here. This is the protein powder I use, the Vega One mixed berries protein powder. Again, if you do not have the protein powder, do not worry, you do not need it. I only add it for the flavor. This one actually goes really well. I have a wide collection of protein powders. It's funny, all plant-based. I actually love collecting protein powders. Weird. And voila, this is how it looks like. I don't have a Vitamix, so you see those lumps of berries. But that's fine. It tastes fine. It tastes amazing actually. Give this one a try, guys. And I topped it with a little bit of turmeric, which also actually helps in fighting inflammation. Berries itself are anti-inflammatory, but if you want turmeric on top. And of course, you must have a chocolate smoothie. This is the one I use post-workout because it's the yummiest and the heaviest. Frozen or fresh bananas. I love frozen bananas because it makes the smoothie and everything just more creamier. But if you do not have fresh bananas, cacao powder. This is the fat source I use. I actually use two fat sources for the smoothie. Cacao powder is one of them. Cacao powder is very good also to help fight bloating because it's loaded in magnesium, which helps push out sodium from the body. The second fat source I'm using is cocoa butter instead of peanut butter. This is coconut butter. I love this particular flavor because it is chocolatey, yummy, and creamy. I alter and switch between peanut butter and coconut butter. Sometimes peanut butter and sometimes this. For this smoothie, this one tastes better, so much more better. It's, I think, coconut butter and a combination of cacao and something else. I don't know. Try this one. Try the brand. The Sacha Insi, I think that's how it's pronounced, powder. This is a South American plant which helps combat inflammation. So this is the thing I use to fight inflammation for the smoothie. Um, I don't get the fruit here, but you get the powder easily available. So keep your eyes open. Next time you're in the grocery store, you're gonna find this. Again, a new flavored protein, Sun Warriors chocolate protein blend. This is, I guess, the tastiest protein powder ever. Their vanilla is also really tasty, and I love this one also. So it is so good, so chocolatey, and so creamy, and so yum. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite smoothie and the heaviest. So I try and keep this post workout, post legs day specifically. See, yeah, I don't have the Vitamix, so you're going to see lumps of bananas, but that's okay. Yum, guys, give this one also a try, and I hope you guys like this video. Stay tuned for more videos like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed the smoothie recipes. Give them a try, guys. All of them are very different from each other, like I said, and they're super yummy, super tasty, and it's like a meal by itself. Another thing you could do if you're really hungry is add like a handful of rolled oats into your smoothie, and it'll make it a much more heavier and more like a proper meal instead of a post-workout smoothie. So if you're running post-workout and have no time for a meal, then just add like a handful of rolled oats, not the Quaker or the steel cut, but a handful of rolled oats into the smoothie, and it's really good. Again, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos by me. Comment below and let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see, and have a good day, guys. Bye.